Vision down. Puppy, he's already on his way with an early TP out and getting the very aggressive ward. Going to be able to see the rotations of perhaps the Bane. It looks like they managed to scout out Puppy, and they will manage to get the dust on him. Nightmare him up, surrounds the poor Puppy man, and beat him down before the dust expires. That'll be a free first blood for Roger.
Definitely a nice start for the Earth Spirit, getting some early XP, get to his boots quicker, or the windlace or whatever, so he can, just a little bit easier to hit the...
On the Queen of Pain, obviously with the Drought Aura, she's having a pretty decent mid lane, but hasn't managed to pick up a kill just yet. And it's going to try and rotate bottom. Shotchill's got the Chronosphere ready to go. Tame My Wild, he has an ult of his own, but can they actually take down the tanky Axe? They need a little bit of extra help. Vanscore is going to be here with a pure damage. They've got the ultimate ready to go. Forev stuck inside the trees, but gets a little bit of a spin up against the flip side heroes that's just trying to kite this hero as best as possible, holding on to the disables to make sure there is no chance at a TP out. Shotchill brought low, but not low enough for a chop, and the Axe will eventually go down. It took them a while, a lot of resources being spent.
A misplay from Seedoy getting caught by that, but looks like
Another
still having a
rotation.
reasonable start.
Roger is going to smoke up with Tame My Wilds. As he said, they still have the Sonic Wave. He's going to be able to get the call, not expecting this turnaround. The Tame Walk goes off, and Shotchilla will stay pretty healthy. Kick goes down. Do they actually have it disabled? They're going to try and throw everything they have, but it's not enough. For Rev, he stays alive ever so barely. Gets back to the fountain. A rotation fails this time around from Flipside.
Yeah, it's a pretty massive misplay from Roger right there, not saving the kick or at least using the stun instead of just a normal kick. So, costing them that kill, and that's all their ults used. Well, except for the Chrono, so.
MP, that wasn't the right click you wanted to go for. Chronosphere just came back up, though they will make short work of MP this time around. A little bit of aggression at top lane gets Pylai die caught.
To win these fights, both sides do, but it's definitely easier for Secret to get initiation, whereas flip side, they only have the Chrono, him jumping in the Blink Axe call, so things definitely a little scary right now.
The TP comes in, and Forev instantly goes for the call, stalled up by the Chronosphere as well as a Fiend's Grip, but the damage they're outputting may not be enough. Forev finally brought low by the pure damage combination of the Bane and the Queen of Pain. Puppy's going to wrap around, though. He's going for Seedoy. They have to invest pop out. That's going to be your first of bounty kills. 1-for-1 trade-off on Force. Tame My Wild goes down to the right clicks. A mid one. He gets enough. He's taking a lot of right-click damage from the Void as well as his damage over time from the Earth Spirit, and will eventually fall because of that. Roger continues and gets a nice kick out. A lot of damage on the Puppy as well. They see him too. The vision's out. The dust popped on him, and they'll manage to get a third kill. Vanscore picks up the mega kill streak, and P's just hoping to be able to even out the score, though. Get the support kill of Roger, who unfortunately has absolutely no mana and only one stone to his name. So he goes ahead, calls it quits. A 3-for-3 exchange, but Secret keep their tier 1 tower alive. He can make a rapid progression to that item, which would be a big counter to the Draw Ranger, as well as even the magic damage coming out from the Queen of Pain. It looks like they're going to spot Tame My Wild as he blinks forward. Oh, looks like they don't quite have the vision on him. Barev is just one step away. Gets the call almost. Tame My Wild blinks himself away. Nice reactions from him once again. He's been doing okay all series long. It looks like they're going to be able to find Puppy. The relocate is coming in, though. They're going to try and fight this one out. Tame My Wild has the blink up. Oh, and a Fiend's Grip. That's going to be stopped out by Forev, but he's immediately pushed back with a silence. A double stun goes down, buying Vanscore's space to stay ahead of Forev. No Pulling Blade today. Forev is just going to be kited around by Seedoy, who's now having to deal with the Cold Snap Forge Spirits combination coming out from the Invoker. Still, though, Flipside very clearly have won this fight. Invoker's forced to back away, and MP makes the long dive to find the creep wave, which he finally does so.
Yeah, Side is taking these fights exactly like they need to, surviving the initiation, super fast reaction time. Tame My Wild lived there, and just turning it around with the Ice Arrow slows, the grip, all their kiting abilities. It's definitely how they need to play these fights, because if they get heroes bursted during the axe call, there's not really much they can do to take them the fight from there.
kick away. MP pops the rage, turns, it's still going for Roger, but he's already down low with the chronosphere's up. Oh no, Tame My Wild actually jumps into that one. He's got the ultimate though, and it looks like Puppy as well as the Lifestealer are both very dead, so Tame My Wild goes for a little bit more. He is going to be called up by the axe though. Maybe he blinked too far. The team trying to help him out. Nice sleep, dodged a little bit of damage, and now they continue to kite. Brev, a big noob comes out, misses Pylai die, but it doesn't matter. They get that kill anyway. Brev is brought down, half HP, hoping to be able to get the shot slow, forced staffed away, unable to get the Culling Blade, and now it's just left up to mid one, fighting up against Tame My Wild, who mans up, goes for this kill, will just barely be able to get it, but dies to the Forge Spirits in return. Mid one picks up the triple, but again, flip side, walk away, the betters of the team fight.
Yeah, those kinds of mistakes where you just go a little too aggressive on Quap are very, very costly. It's a hero that you just die a couple times, the hero just massively falls off because she's so squishy that if you're not ahead, then you get caught one time by one disable, you just evaporate, and it'll be like that for the rest of the game most probably.
They've been spotted. Roger, he's going to have to make a roll out of here. Turns around, goes for the kick. It looks like Vanscorn may be caught. Farev managed to get a call onto him. Roger does go down. Farev, though, is going to be caught playing the price, though, for trying to catch that extra kill. Silenced up. Uh-oh, looks like poor MP, he may be going down. He has to armor toggle a little bit. Does manage to get the rage off. Sleep goes down. Buying Tame My Wild a second or two. Sunstrike will land on him, taking a good amount of damage, but he still managed to blink away from the engagement. Secret bouncing around. It's going to be up to mid one to try and change this one. As you can see, a third hero is going to go down the chronosphere, catching Puppy. Mid one unable to find an opening for an extra kill. Flip side have 2 cores up plus a Bane.
So he gets some free hits in. Really nice just small play there. Able to get that tower down, so now pushing the base much easier. The Drow's still full HP.
It's going to be harder to go. Oh, Chronosphere actually goes down. Looks like they caught Puppy. They did not manage to get Farev, though. He still managed to blink forward, but it doesn't matter. As now MP pops out, but it's straight into the Fiend's grip. Vanscore, once again, in masterful position of this game, will manage to counter Team Secret's aggression. 2 of the cores down. 1 of them has buyback. MP does not, though, and this may be Flipside taking a late range of racks. We're going to see Flipside actually trying to retreat now after the buyback of Rev. He managed to get the call on Roger, doesn't get the Culling Blade this time around. They get 1 support, but they need a whole lot more. Seedoy, he's on at the side. They managed to get the Ghoul Scepter, and that's going to be a Drow Ranger, a big pickoff. If it was just Roger for the buyback on Farev, that would have been well worth it for Flipside, but now they've lost the Void, they've lost the Earth Spirit, and finally the Drow Ranger. The push is still coming in. The melee racks need some help, though. Surprised by the aggression from mid one. They were making their rotation in with Farev and MP, but Highlight Dice relocate was a little bit slow.
It was also more on the defensive side, not so deep in.
Oop, the call comes out. They're going to go straight for Seedoy, but a Chronosphere is here, locking down two cores. But can they actually keep Seedoy alive? They managed to get the Orchid out, preventing the Culling Blade, but MP still gets the damage. Nice Tornado coming up through. It's going to be able to land a huge meteor onto the Bane, as well as the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain blinks out, but Roger's left in the tail end of that damage. Will still go down, a relocate forward, but Shochlow, thanks to his mobility of Blink and Time Walk, will get away until Midwan says hello. He's got the Ghoul Scepter, Cold Snap preventing the Time Walk away for a second. He still gets the distance, but Secret just keep on trucking on through. They tank the tier 3 tower, be damned, they go for a jump away, but it's still, the Shuriken follows through. Midwan claims that kill and jumps for even more. Tame My Wild right in front of his fountain, though. He'll fight Midwan. That Orchid still, though, Secret come out big. They're going to be able to get the tier 3 tower. Nobody's going to be back up for another 10 seconds. Of pickoffs and a push into mid lane, and they look to actually close out this game if they get the right kind of initiation here at bottom. But flip side, they do seem kind of aware of the potential jump here. Seedoy pops his Manta. That's just going to be more targets for Farev. He does not have the Lifestealer inside of him, it looks like. Seedoy pops the BKB and now turns with the Fiend Strip and kills Farev farther down. Hops out, but straight into the Chronosphere he goes. MP, a bad time to leave, as now he's going to be caught by yet another ult. And now the Ghoul Scepter on Pylai Dai stops the relocate as he attempted to save MP. Flipside will get a 3rd kill. Secret were so close to being able to close out this game potentially, but now they've given fresh life to Flipside.
Yeah, Farev just going a little too over aggressive and getting the really nice chrono on the Lifestealer on the back end. Everybody just being too far away and not being able to blow up the Drow within the duration. Has a BKB now, so if they don't kill him during that time, when him blowing up to where he can be right click down, he sort of just falls.
Another Time Walk away. Vanscore blinks forward. They don't have any counter vision, though. Actually, they've got a Dust on Roger, but mid one. far and well away. I was just about to say, come on, Flipside, get with the story. You know Midwan. After a fight is over like that, nobody is safe. If Midwan's still alive, you guys break apart, he's always going to go for one of those extra picks. Midwan's going to go run straight into the Tame My Wild and immediately pops out the Force Spear, unable to get a cold snap down in time. He gets Orchided first, but now the call comes down. Cullen's Blade sure to come in for the silence first, and they wounded the Queen of Pain, but not the extra movement speed to be able to save the Invoker. Forev is eventually beaten to a pulp as Cedoy comes in with the Manta, but it cost them 2 kills already. 2 cores for a core and a support. Not a bad trade-off for Flipside, but they're not in a position where they can actually take control of this game. In fact, Midwan going for a buyback here.
Sunstrikes. Really just been very, very flashy this game, making a lot of cool plays, getting some pickoffs, and just being a thorn in Flipside's side.
Oh, the relocate in. They've got a Chronosphere in just 1 more second, but Shotslow, he jumps in for the time walk, won't be able to get the Chronosphere out now, tries desperately, but the cold snap, it's too much. MP, he takes out the Void, and now no Chronosphere to be able to hold down that Invoker means MP is just able to go straight for Roger, and Flipside, they've blown some serious ultimates as well as now a BKB out from Cedoy. They're rapidly trying to retreat, but Forev is hot in the case, mid 1-2. He throws out a blind tornado, unable to catch the members of Flipside, but you know, Secret, they see weakness right now. Down, and are just left with a pesky tier 2 tower before they can siege the bottom lane. That being said, their Aegis is now worn out. They're still going to try and find the initiation. They just warded up. Shotzo immediately kills that ward, but Forev, that was a whip there. He tried to go for the blink call. The Chrono does manage to land, but he still managed to relocate out. Bounty Hunter's down. He drops his gem. MP with the double damage tries to go for Cedo, but the damage is too much. This fight inside the jungle turns well into the hands of Flipside as they catch 2 and going to be able to get a 3rd now as Pylai Dai unable to do anything about his relocate. So Flipside win the defensive fight. They can now push forward, try and be on the aggressive, control the mid and top lanes. To get any damage and completely whiff the seek and destroy mission here from Roger, trying to find anybody here on the side trees, but now Flipside, they're going to be the ones who could be initiated on. Shotslow's going to try and take out that ward, but it's going to be Cedoy. He's initiated on Forev. Vansport does manage to save him though. The Fiend's Grip, that's the mistake they were looking for. With the Chronosphere onto 2, they can go for so much more. Pylai Dai tethers into the Chronosphere. Tornado just trying to disrupt this damage as best as possible. But MP still in trouble, pops a raise, turns and fights up against the Queen of Bane, but he had to blink up. He's the one manning up. He goes straight for Cedo with the disarm still up. Dual Scepter, and all of a sudden he realizes this is no longer a man fight. He can take Flipside, control the Invoker, and bring him down. Mid 1 goes down for the first time in such a long time. 100 seconds down. Flipside, there is a real opening that they can possibly take some control of this game. They're going to go first for Roshan. And Secret, they're going to fight this one. Club is leading the way, but Forev, he's got the double call. He's going to be able to grab Cedoy. A split goes down, saving Cedoy's life, but he's already so low. He pushes them back, tries to get the distance. The heal goes down. Eventually, though, he will drop mass buybacks coming out. Flipside, bop 3, and 1 comes out from Secret. As well as 2, actually. Mid 1 also buying back there. They have the opening to go Roshan now if they want to. There's a chance they may get caught in the pit, so instead they're going to go for a smoke and push through into the secret shop. Cedoy sitting there. He's going to pop the smoke, but they already managed to get the call. Attempted man to dodge isn't going to make it, and Cedoy, he's gone. And already, Chronosphere is actually coming back up. They actually fight this one. Chronosphere into 2, but Queen of Pain nowhere to be found. They get a Fiend's Grip onto MP, but they need some physical damage, and they just don't have it. Flipside, stop. Cold Snap onto Vanscore, brings quick stopper there. To the Fiend's Grip. Vanscore trying to make his way back to the tier 3 tower after his sleep, but mid 1 catches him, blinks forward with the Ice Wall, 80 seconds down on 2 cores, and it looks like Tame My Wild may be falling as well. Dual Scepter has a blink up in a second. Forev unable to get the call, but the slow is still there. Mid 1, the Beast, a triple kill, almost gets the quad. A teammate takes it in front of him, but still, Mid 1 jumping forward, dominating this fight, and Team Secret going straight for the tier 4s with no more buybacks left on Flipside. They call it GG. Congratulations to Team Secret, who will be one of the European teams qualifying for the Dota Pit LAN Final.
Yeah, Mid 1 really showing off his prowess this series, playing extremely well every game. The TA game was a little rough for Secret as a whole.